My name is Nate Milton. I'm the Centerville Middle School counselor for the class of 2022, current 7th graders, and I am providing an update about an initiative we ran about cyberbullying and cyber harassment this week in our school. On Monday this week, Monday, September 12th, we invited Deb McCoy, who is an expert in cyberbullying and cyber harassment, to come speak to the student body. So all 7th and 8th graders had an assembly at the end of the day that emphasized a few major points. And in her talk, she addressed issues about new laws that are on the books, also emphasized that there is no such thing as privacy online, and gave students some tools that they could use to make wise choices. I just wanted to review some of those things. In a lesson today that both the 8th grade school counselor, Ms. Casey Tobias, and myself ran with 8th graders, we reinforced these messages so that students can make a healthy choice that will positively affect their futures. So some of the things that we went over and that we reviewed from the assembly, we identified a few different rules that Deb McCoy pointed out, including the fact that online behavior is copyable, online behavior is searchable, online behavior is a global audience, and online behavior is permanent, that it does not go away, even with Snapchat. Deb McCoy gave a bunch of very helpful examples, and we reinforced those in the classroom. Other things that we went over are ownership. That we reviewed the fact that social media actually owns all material and all content that is created and put on that platform. So even though a student might create it, the social media platform is able to resell that. And we gave the example that Deb McCoy had pointed out that a family was driving on Route 95 near Philadelphia and saw their picture posted on a billboard. That picture came from Instagram. Instagram had sold that picture to a company and put it on a billboard. So we just emphasized the fact that there is no such thing as privacy and no such thing as ownership as far as individuals who use that material is concerned. We emphasized the fact that there is no such thing as an app that can protect a student's privacy or their anonymity. And we also talked about Act 26. So Act 26 is a new law that Pennsylvania has instated as of last school year, and this makes cyber harassment of a child a crime. And so any student that is harassed, annoyed, or alarmed more than one time by another student or by another person can approach the police, and that is a crime. That can be considered a crime. If you wanted more information about that, I have it's on the website for the PA Department of Ed. So here's PA Department of Ed, and you can find more information about Act 26. It's about cyber harassment, that students can be arrested for emotional, repeated communication and any disparaging comments or statements. So if you as a parent have any concerns about messages that are being sent by other students to your student that are annoying, alarming, or harassing, you as well are able to go to the police to address that issue. We went through a couple scenarios with students, and we also had a conversation, an honest conversation about if we know that there's consequences, we know that there are things that can happen, including even being arrested, why do students continue to do this? We had that honest conversation in hopes that that would identify what the choices are, what the triggers are, and so that students can make a different choice. We talked a little bit about treating others the way you want to be treated, and the fact that if you follow that and treat others with kindness, you won't have to worry about any of these Act 26 or discipline that happens here in Hempfield. One other thing that we did review is the district policy on bullying, and once again we emphasize the fact that it's not only outside of the school walls where students can experience consequence, but also inside of the school walls. So that gives you a little bit of an overview. about cyberbullying and cyber harassment and what we're doing with students to help combat those problems. If you have concerns, feel free to contact me, or if you see this happening with your own students, your own children, you always have the option of calling the police to address cyberbullying. Thanks so much.